a major event for economic integration between Africa and the Caribbean. Grenada is preparing to host the 2025 edition of the Africa-Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum, ACTIF 2025. Resilience and Transformation, Strengthening Africa-Caribbean Economic Cooperation in an Era of Global Uncertainty is the guiding theme for this fourth edition of ACTIF, which will be held from July 28 to 29, 2025.
The Africa-Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum ACTIF is no longer just an event. It is now transitioning into a marketplace where ideas are exchanged, where connections are birthed, and where relationships are built. So for the past 3 editions, what we've seen is record attendance, ranging from 1,000, 1,500 from the first edition to the high of about 4,000, almost 4,000 in the Bahamas when we had this event alongside our annual meetings last year.
Heads of state, senior officials, investors, members of the diaspora, and business leaders from the continent and the rest of the world are expected in the capital, St. George's, to explore avenues for strengthening economic cooperation between the two regions. The forum, much more than a simple economic showcase, offers a series of activities ranging from B2B and B2G meetings to sector exhibitions, including investment showcases, high-level panels, and access to financing mechanisms.
And what we see as well is reawakening, because people are now beginning to realize that we're actually brothers and sisters between us. They were actually, bedeviled by the same kind of problems, including, we're struggling with lack of infrastructures, we're struggling with problems with payments and so on. We have similar problems. And it makes sense that when we put heads together, we'll be able to find that solution which we use to address that. So the ACTIF has now been a platform that has portrayed that connectivity. We have recorded over almost $7 billion in terms of deals announced, in terms of executions, MOUs, and connections that has been established.
According to the International Trade Center, trade between Africa and the Caribbean could reach $1.8 billion by 2028. This growth is possible thanks to the crucial role of public and private partners and the channeling of investment into strategic sectors, including agribusiness, mining, tourism, creative industries, financial services, and logistics. Following the success of the 2024 edition in the Bahamas, the Africa-Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum, an initiative of the African Export-Import Bank Afreximbank, returns with the ambition of consolidating the trade corridors between Africa and the CARICOM region. From St. George's in Grenada for Africa 24, Joseph Mafo, Sarah Yemele, Special Correspondent.